For 2 decades, the skies have been an undisputed domain for 2 of the deadliest predators ever created by man, the F-22 Raptor and the F-35 Lightning II. They are symbols of power, technological superiority, and absolute air dominance. However, behind the Pentagon's curtain of secrecy, a new era has begun. A classified program known as Next Generation Air Dominance, or NGAD, is working to create the successor to the throne. This isn't just another fighter jet, it's a combat system designed to counter threats that don't even exist yet. So what exactly is this mysterious 6th-generation fighter jet? How will it change the future of aerial warfare? And most importantly, is it truly the game changer it's promised to be? In this video, we'll uncover everything we know and analyze why this project could be the biggest quantum leap in the history of military aviation. To understand the importance of NGAD, we must look at the limitations of what we have now. The F-22 and F-35 are masterpieces, but they were designed in a different era, with different challenges. The first issue is range. The F-35, for example, has a relatively limited combat radius. In a conflict scenario in the Pacific, where distances between bases are vast, this is a fatal weakness. Second, the current stealth capabilities and sensor technology are starting to reach their limits. Russian and Chinese armed forces have developed advanced radar systems that could potentially track stealth aircraft. In the future, the advantage of stealth could be drastically reduced. And finally, computing and data. Modern warfare is no longer just about maneuvers, it's about who can process and share data the fastest. Current fighter jets were not designed to be fully connected nerve centers within a highly complex network. This is why there's an urgent need for a system that can address all these problems. A fighter jet that is not just an evolution, but a revolution. Of course, we can't talk about NGAD without talking about its design. The project is highly classified, but leaked reports and patents hint at features that truly change the paradigm. 1. Extreme stealth design. This 6th-generation jet is expected to have a much higher level of stealth than the F-22. By potentially eliminating tail fins, its design will dramatically minimize radar reflections. 2. Speed and range. Thoughtful. Forget afterburners. This jet will likely have superior supercruise capability and a much wider combat range, making it ideal for operations in vast regions like the Pacific. 3. Digital brain and AI. Thoughtful. This is the main key. This 6th-generation jet will be the brain in the air. Its sensors don't just collect data, they process it in real time with the help of artificial intelligence. Pilots are no longer just flyers, they become mission commanders who manage an armada of data. 4. Collaboration with drones, CCA. The most revolutionary feature of NGAD is its integration with Collaborative Combat Aircraft, or CCA. These are autonomous combat drones that will fly alongside the manned jet. They can serve as extra eyes and ears, carry ammunition, or even act as decoys to trick the enemy. A human pilot will control this swarm of drones from the cockpit. Five. Open architecture. Unlike the F-35, which is expensive and difficult to update, NGAD is designed with an open architecture. This means components like software and sensors can be quickly replaced and updated, ensuring the jet is always one step ahead of future threats. So, back to the initial question. Is this jet a game changer? The answer is yes, but not for the reason you might think. First, NGAD shifts the paradigm from a single platform to a combat ecosystem. Superiority is no longer determined by one aircraft, but by an integrated network of manned jets, drones, ground systems, and satellites. Second, it changes the pilot's role. From a fighter pilot focused on dogfights, they will become a combat manager who controls the battlefield from the safety of their cockpit. AI will handle high-risk and repetitive tasks. Third, it is a solution to the range problem. NGAD is designed to operate in vast areas, giving the US the power projection it needs in the Pacific without relying on vulnerable air bases. Fourth, it is a long-term solution to technological competition. With open architecture, the US Air Force can adopt new technology as quickly as Silicon Valley develops it, maintaining their technological edge for decades to come. However, behind all the revolutionary promises, there are major challenges lurking. The project is not free from criticism. NGAD is expected to be one of the most expensive military programs in history. Some analysts estimate a single jet could cost hundreds of millions, even billions of dollars. Is this cost justifiable? The secrecy surrounding NGAD is incredibly tight. While this protects the technology from spies, it also makes public oversight and political debate difficult regarding the feasibility of a project of this magnitude. Building a fighter jet this complex is no easy task. The integration of AI, more advanced stealth technology, and combat drone systems all carry significant technological risks. So, is the US Air Force's 6th-generation fighter jet a game changer? The short answer is yes. But not just because of the jet's technology itself. It's a game changer because it marks a fundamental shift in aerial warfare strategy. It's no longer about who has the fastest or stealthiest jet. It's about who can control information, make the quickest decisions, and command the most effective combat network.